Hello everybody, my name is Priyanka Dhamne. I am a second year MPH student at the University of New England and obesity epidemiology is the last course in my curriculum. Today I am going to deliver a presentation on a class project that evaluated SSB, means sugar sweetened beverage consumption, and its association with BMI, that is body mass index. Background: sugary drinks or sugar sweetened beverages, that is SSBs, are the largest source of added sugar in Americans' diet. Examples of SSBs include regular soda, fruit drinks, sports drinks, energy drinks, sweetened waters, etc. SSB consumption is high in both adults and children, but higher in children. About 63% of youth reported to drink SSB in any given day, and about half of the adults reported to drink SSB in any given day. It is alarming that consumption of SSB has been increasing over the years. Now, why are we so concerned about SSB consumption? This is because SSB is associated with both short-term and long-term weight gain. Hence, obesity has been identified as a key concern with SSB consumption. Concern with increased risk of obesity is clear because the significant negative health consequences of obesity, such as cardiovascular diseases, that is CVD, and diabetes. More importantly, SSB consumption is related to obesity in the United States. With that in mind, the objective of the current study was to assess the association between sugar sweetened beverage consumption and BMI among New York residents. Methods: the 2016 Behavioral Risk Factor Surveillance System (BRFS) data was used for this analysis. BRFS is a nationally representative cross-sectional survey of health-related risk behaviors and chronic health conditions of US adults. BRFS is one of the programs run by Centers for Disease Control (CDC), and information is collected using a telephone-based surveillance system on an annual basis. For this cross-sectional analysis, the data analysis was restricted to New York residents only. The outcome of interest was body mass index BMI. BMI was calculated as kilogram per meter square from height and weight recorded in the survey. The exposure of interest was sugar sweetened beverage consumption. SSB consumption was calculated as total consumption of both soda and sweetened fruit drinks on a weekly basis with 4 levels: 0 drinks per week, less than 1 drink per week, 1 to 7 drinks per week, and greater than 7 drinks per week. Methods: statistical analysis. The study population was described with respect to several participant characteristics including demographics and clinical history. Except age, all variables were either binary or categorical variables. Considering that this BRFS is a survey database, complex survey weights were applied to all analysis to generate national or state level estimates. Simple and multiple linear regression was used to examine the association between SSB consumption and BMI, both before and after adjusting for covariates. For this analysis, Stata Statistical Software version 15 was used. Results: this table helps us describes the study population in terms of several participants' characteristics, including the exposure and outcome variables. A total of 34,190 individuals were identified for this study. Only 22,572 individuals that had not missing data were selected for final analysis. Of these, 32% of participants reported no SSB consumption at all. 22% reported between 1 to 7 drinks per week, 19% were reported greater than 7 drinks per week. Across weight categories, the percentages of those reporting no SSBs range from 32% for normal weight category to 30% for obese category. The percentages of those reporting greater than 7 drinks per week range from 18% for normal weight category to 21% for obese category. In terms of clinical history, a history of CVD ranged from 5% for normal weight to 9% for overweight to 11% for obese. A diagnosis of diabetes ranged from 4% for normal weight to 10% for overweight to 18% for obese. Regression analysis. In the adjusted model, no significant association was found between reported consumption of less than 1 drink or 1 to 7 drinks per week and BMI. However, consumption of greater than 7 drinks per week was associated with an increase of 0.43 units BMI. In the adjusted model, reported consumption of 0 to 1 drinks per week was associated with an increase of 0.49 units BMI, and reported consumption of greater than 7 drinks per week was associated with an increase of 0.47 units BMI. In conclusion, this cross-sectional analysis suggests higher SSB consumption is associated with higher BMI among residents of New York. Complete avoidance of SSB may reduce risk of being overweight. Additional research is necessary to confirm these findings using more robust study design such as randomized control trials. Public health intervention should focus on raising awareness of the negative consequences of SSB consumption as well as promoting other healthier beverage options such as water. Proposed research intervention. A number of obesity interventions have been implemented in the state of New York residents to address. Examples of such interventions are Just Say Yes to Fruits and Vegetables project, promoting increased fruit and vegetable consumption, increasing physical activity, and healthy beverage consumption. Second, I Choose 600 media campaign, a social media campaign that shares health information and tips for healthier drinking at least once a week. I would like to propose an educational intervention that would help raise awareness about healthy drinks and drinks that have added sugar. In addition, one additional goal of the intervention would be raise awareness about the association between consumption of SSB and health risks, example CVD and diabetes. The intervention would encourage the participants to adopt a healthy behavior, that is, adoption of healthy eating or drinking behavior. The target population would be New York State school children and community. From a theoretical perspective, the intervention would influence at 3 levels: intrapersonal, interpersonal through family, friends, or other social networks, and at a community level, the intervention would be prospective observational study employing the pre-post design. Participants will be provided educational resources at the time of intervention. Participants will be surveyed on their baseline SSB consumption by asking questions similar to those that were included in the BRFS. In addition, to test the effectiveness of the intervention, participants will be reached 3 and 6 months post-intervention to survey their SSB consumption. By analyzing the differences between pre and post intervention, we would be able to assess if the intervention was truly effective in reducing SSB consumption in the long term. Thank you.